All right, hello guys. You guys remember I done a review on the KL62 Plus flashlight back last spring. Company sent it to me, wanted me to do a product review on it, and I put that video out. I'll put a link in the description to that video if you're interested. The same company, guys, sent me another flashlight, and this one's the KL62 Plus, and I'm gonna do a review on it. I've used it all summer. Overall, guys, I'm impressed. It's a good flashlight. I'm gonna read on the back of this thing, just the description of it. The difference between this flashlight and the KL52 is this one has a switch indicator, and you can switch between three different lights, three different colors. I chose the green, the white, and the infrared as my three colors. You can choose any combination of green, white, red, infrared, and then it's just got this one switch here that real simple to go in between the colors instead of having to take the whole head off and change the bulb each time. That's what we had to do on the KL52. We had to take the bulb out, change it to a different color that we wanted, put it back in the flashlight, so they eliminated having to do that. But real quick, guys, just go over the specifications of this light. It is zoomable and dimmable. It's a high intensity LED with 50,000 hour lifespan, powered by 18650 battery. And again, you can change it from any of the three colors that you want lighting source. The brightness can be adjusted from 2% to 100% by rotating the stepless dimmer tail cap switch. That's right here. So you can rotate right here on the very end. You can rotate that and it'll change the brightness or the dimness of this light. So let's see if I can get it on the wall behind me. So right there, we've got it on the green. We can dim it to where it's real dim, or we can turn it up to where it's real bright. I like that feature of this light. Guys, here's how simple it is to change from color. So we're green there, switch to white. It is zoomable, so we can zoom it into a tighter pattern, so we can open it up to a floodlight. Of course, this camera's not going to pick up the infrared, but we can switch it over to the infrared as well. All right, guys, you can rotate the head to zoom in and out. So that's just basically what I was doing here when I was zooming in and out. I was just rotating this big head, and that pulls it into a big flood pattern. You can pull it down to a tight beam. That's just simply by turning this big head. It's waterproof. It can be used in heavy rain, guys. I have used this in the rain, had it out. I haven't dropped it in the water, but I have used them in the rain. They've held up well. It's got the non-reflective military grade finish. And guys, this thing can be used as a handheld or a rail mounted light. They've got two different, we'll go ahead and open this up and look at it. Let's see if I missed anything back here. So right here, guys, the output of this light is on flood, it's 131 lumen. On spot, it's 70 lumen. That's for the green. And then the white is 540 lumen on flood and 380 lumen on spot. The beam distance on flood, it'll reach out to 55 yards on the green. Spot, it'll reach out to 376 yards on the green. The white, it'll reach out to 100 yards on flood and 586 yards on spot, tighten down to a spot beam. The run time on the green light, guys, per battery is 2 hours and 20 minutes. Of course, the white uses more power, and it's only going to run for an hour and 50 minutes. The net weight of this thing, guys, is 2.68 ounces. It is fairly light for what it is. Go ahead and open this up and show you guys the case they send on both of these lights is very well heavy duty case. I like it. It's got the styrofoam cutout for everything that's in here. We'll just go over real quick what they send. Guys, you get 2 batteries. Come in this little container here. We've got this battery here, and I've got one in the flashlight. It's got 2 different end caps. You've got the pressure switch button, dimmer switch, guys, and then you also have a pressure switch. And this pressure switch still allows you to turn it on and off. Let's put it on here real quick. So the pressure switch allows you to turn it on, and it also has a dimmer. And pull it down to a beam. So you can dim even with the pressure switch. It has an adjustable power. So that's all the way down. We'll kick it up, guys, all the way to the brightest it'll go. And we turn it on and off all on this pressure switch. So it's got the power button in the middle and then the dimmer top and bottom to dim it and brighten it. So I like that. I like that on this light. I don't believe this one had that on this fish. Let's look at it. It does not, guys. This one was just a button. Turn that off. All right, guys, you got 2 different rail mounting systems. This one's got a little rail mount, and I've already got this is actually the one out of this box, they're the very same. I put it back in here for demonstration. And you've got this rail mount system that'll mount on the barrel. In that last video I did, this was the one that I used. I run the 22 barrel. I mounted it on a 22, put the barrel through the bottom, the flashlight on the top, and screwed it down in this configuration. This time, guys, I've got this rigged up on a different weapon system, and I'll show you here in a minute, but I've already got this mounted around the flashlight. It stays, and this thing's got a quick mount. I like this feature as well. Let me go ahead and let's finish going through this real quick, and I'll show you what I've got that mounted on here behind me. Guys, they give you an Allen wrench to fit all of these torque heads that you need. They give you extra O-rings, guys, that goes on the front and the back. So if you pinch one, they give you extra O-rings. I like that. A little instruction manual here, guys. They've got a little wrist lanyard if you want to put that on your flashlight to put it on your wrist, and then of course a double battery charger. All right, guys, so that's got everything. I do like too, guys, this charger is a USB port, so you can plug it up. You can charge it on your computer, on your wall, to a little solar pack that you've got in a bag. All right, let's grab this weapon here. Show you guys. Last time I mounted that on my 22. This time, guys, I've already got this rail rigged to the barrel of the shotgun, and it's as simple as loosening that rail, tighten it back down with this thumb screw, and there we go, guys. That light's now rigged on this weapon. Alright, I like this switch, guys, because you can rig it up as a regular flashlight, guys. Just reach up here and hit the button on the back. You got your dimmer, brighten it, dim it. Easy as a switch to switch it to one of your other colors. Brighten, dim it, turn it off. If you wanted it in this configuration with the button, just on and off. And I'll go ahead and turn this thing off real quick. We'll swap that out and take a look at it and see what it looks like. One good thing about these flashlights, both of these systems, guys, it's all really, they've given it a lot of thought, and it is a easy to do, to work. All right, guys, on the back of this pressure switch, they give you some 3M tape. I have not used it yet. It's Velcro. We're going to stick it on this shotgun real quick and see how well it holds. I'm going to mount it right here on top of that grip. Just like that right there, guys. So now that's rigged on that grip. All I have to do is right here, one button, boom, on and off. I can dim it from here, as bright or as dim as I want. If I need to adjust to a tighter beam or a wider beam, it's as simple as reaching up there and rolling that top of that light. On the shotgun, I'll probably leave it more in a flood configuration instead of pinpointed brightness, because everything's going to be close quarters with this. But there you go, guys. If you need to take this off, all you got to do is you can take your flashlight off, put your push button back on it, push buttons on it. Guys, right here, we just come over to this thumb screw, loosen it off, and there we go. We got us a light. We can take that off of our weapon system. Overall, guys, out of these two lights, if I had to choose just one of them, I would probably choose the second one they sent me, this KL62 Plus. I just simply like being able to change that through the different settings to the green, the white, or the infrared with that simple switch without having to take that cover off. So you have all of them available to you. And again, you can go with green, red, infrared if you wanted to, or green, red, and white, or red, white, any configuration of those colors you can put onto this flashlight when you order it. All right, guys, so I just looked up this flashlight on Amazon, the Odepro Amazon page where they sell it, and right now this is selling for $101.68. Guys, I'll attach a discount code to the description, and you can put that in for even more of a discount. Guys, they've got a 3-year protection plan and a 4-year protection plan. The 3 years $21.99 extra, and then 4 years $29.99. Protection plan, anything goes wrong, you can send it back and they'll replace the product. But yeah, guys, if you're looking for this kind of flashlight, this style flashlight, a weapons mountable, almost indestructible. I haven't been able to tear it up, guys, and I'm hard on most of my equipment. It's held together for me. But go check them out. I'll post a link to their Amazon page as well, and you can go check this flashlight out if you're interested. And guys, won't be much longer. trapping season's going to start up. I'm already getting calls. I've got a lot of places lined up to get started pretty fast. As soon as get a little bow deer hunting done, it's always priority. I'm always excited. Matter of fact, I was actually right here in the yard shooting my bow earlier this morning, just making sure it was still on. Fired 2 or 3 shots, hitting where I wanted to, fixing to put the bow up. I look up and I see 2 bucks about 150 yards past my target out in the field running around. Looked like a little fawn. They were all just running around playing back there. One was a little 4-point. There was a bigger buck with him. Couldn't tell exactly what he was. He never did stop and open for me to get a good look. But getting excited. Our bow season comes in, I believe, next weekend. And I've already got a few places lined up I'm going to be sitting and hunting. Guys, next weekend, I'm going to be at the United Kentucky Trappers get-together at Eddyville. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be there Friday for sure all day. If you guys see me, look me up, say hello, shake my hand, come introduce yourself. Guys, I'm also going to take some of my bait and lure that I've made this year and been selling locally. I'm going to have some of it with me, the predator bait and the beaver lure that I made. I'll have a couple of different sizes of it that you can purchase if you want. I'm not going to be set up, guys, in a booth, but I'll have some of that on me. If you're interested and you see me, come up, buy some. Or if you know you're going to be there Friday, shoot me a Facebook message. Or YouTube. I'll be watching those, and we can set a time to meet there at the fairgrounds somewhere if we need to do that. But anyway, guys, y'all have a great evening. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.